Welcome to a Simply Answers Tips and Tricks video. Today we're going to show you how to transfer your iTunes file in case it's taking up a little bit too much space on your hard drive and maybe you want to move it somewhere else. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go into your iTunes here and head up to iTunes and click on Preferences. Make sure you're in the Advanced tab, and then you're going to want to make sure the box is checked. If it's checked, we can move on to the next step. If not, make sure to check it and click OK. The next step also comes from this Advanced tab. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to change your iTunes media folder location. So right now it's just defaulted to how it is from factory. So if we're going to move it, we just go ahead and click on Change. And then you're going to want to find wherever you want to move it to, whether it's an external hard drive. Usually that will show up over here. I'm going to move it to this fake external hard drive file created called external hard drive. I'll just go ahead and click on desktop, click on that file, and then I'll go ahead and click on new folder because you'll want to create a new iTunes folder. I'll just name it iTunes, create. You see now there's a new iTunes folder within that file. Click open, and you see this is now changed to the location of where this is located, and then you can click on OK. The next step is actually copying and transferring everything over there. So you're going to want to go into your File menu, Library, Organize Library, and check your Consolidate files. You see right here it says puts copy of all media files used by iTunes in the iTunes media folder and leaves the original files in their current locations. So basically you're copying your original files, moving it to the new location to prep to delete the original file. So it's just not moving everything over. It's going to copy, then we delete. So the first thing you're going to do is click the Consolidate, click OK. If you have a larger library, it's going to take a while for it to move and consolidate everything, so expect a wait time. With me, I have nothing to move, so that's why there really was no wait time. So that's why you see what you see. Once you've had that transferred and once it's completed, basically you're going to want to run some tests now. Just make sure everything's running okay. Go through your songs, your albums, your artists, just make sure everything's working, spot check things, make sure it's working all right. And then once everything appears to be working okay, you can go into Finder, find your original iTunes file, which will be under Music in iTunes. And you only want to throw away the iTunes media folder. This is where all the media is located. So this is going to be a big file generally. Just click and drag that to trash. Once you drag that to trash, go ahead and close down iTunes. Go ahead and reopen it. If everything opens up fine and runs okay, then you're good to go. You can delete your trash. You can empty that out and get rid of those extra files. If it comes up with an error at all, chances are you accidentally deleted one of these. And then if that's the case, just open up your trash and put it back. If not, you'll receive an alert that says the folder containing iTunes library cannot be found and is required. At this point, you need to please choose or create a new iTunes library. You most likely move the iTunes file, in this case, move them out of the trash and back to where they were. If everything works fine, then go ahead and empty the trash like I stated, and you've officially moved over your iTunes library and everything's good to go. Something to keep in mind, if you've moved it to an external hard drive, if you open up iTunes without the hard drive plugged in, it will default itself back to its original location. So what you're going to want to do if you have an external hard drive, plug in the hard drive first, then open iTunes. If you forget to do that and you open up iTunes and you don't have your hard drive plugged in, you can still plug it in with iTunes open. You just got to go into your preferences and go ahead and change it to the original place, and then everything will be okay. So that's how you move your iTunes library. If you have any questions on it, go ahead and reach out to us. It's on Facebook, facebook.com/simplymac, Twitter, twitter.com/simplymacstore, or you can email us at anytime, social@simplymac.com. So hopefully this helps you out. Hopefully it cleans up some hard drive space. If you need any help, let us know. If you feel uncomfortable doing any of this, feel free to drop it in one of our stores, and one of our guys will be happy to help you out. So thanks for joining us.